Hi everyone, I'm Mary Wah, and this flow is to work on balance and strength. So you're going to need two blocks and a strap. We'll start on our backs. Bring one block with you so that when it's time for the block, it's within reach. So let's begin with our feet out wide and our knees pulled in. Turn your palms facing up and your arms in the shape of a letter T. Breathe in and out through the nose and allow yourself to notice and feel the pull of the knees as they draw through the center line. Long, deep belly breaths. Letting the breath be satisfying as you inhale and exhale. One more breath right here. And now heel toe your feet in so that the inseams of your feet touch. And now let your knees fall open in opposite directions. And now deep belly breaths, noticing where you feel the pull of gravity on your legs. Nice deep belly breaths. And now exhale, pull the knees in, and then let your heels be hip width apart as you sway your knees side to side. Feeling the twist, how it lands in your hips, your thighs, and in your lower back. You may even feel this in your shoulders. Try to keep your shoulders anchored to the ground. Good. Now, heel toe your feet in, reach for the block, and lift your hips up. Lighting your tailbone so that your tailbone is at the top of the block and not your lumbar spine. So you may even want to take your hand to your lumbar spine and make sure you can touch all the vertebrae in your lower back. And now heel toe your feet out. Let your knees fall in. And then turn your palms facing up to the shape of a letter T, and we'll do that whole thing all over again. Taking your arm out to a T, palms facing up. Deep belly breaths. I have Phoebe here with me. She loves doing yoga with me. And breathe in and out through the nose. Notice the pull. You may even notice that your knees don't fall in as much, but do your best to let the stretch happen from the waist down. Good. Now complete this exhale, and then heel toe your feet in so the inseams of your feet touch again, and then let your knees fall open, allowing gravity to take hold of the weight of your knees. Notice the difference of this stretch when your hips are elevated. Nice long inhales and exhales, sending your breath all the way down below your belly button. Then deep inhale, exhale, pull your knees in. Adjust your feet so that your heels are hip width apart. And then same thing, sway your knees side to side. Now bring your knees to the center line. Keep your left knee bent and stretch your right leg straight. Next inhale, extend your right arm so that your fingertips are stretching away from your toes, creating a long line through the whole right side of your body. Feel free to close your eyes and enjoy the sensation of this body, the front body stretch. One more inhale. And then exhale, lower your right arm back down, slide your right heel in. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Stretch your left leg straight and extend your left hand to the top of your mat. Draw a straight line from your left fingertips all the way to the tips of your toes. Feel the stretch all through the front side of your body. And now keep your left side exactly the way it is and extend your right leg to join your left foot, and extend your right hand to join your left hand. Nice deep breath, stretching the whole front side of your body. Inhale, and then exhale. Bring your arms down. Slide your heels in. Lift your hips up, and then exhale. Lower your hips down as you move the block out from underneath. So make sure your heels are lined up with your hips. 5 of these. Inhale, push into the heels and shoulders. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips up. Make sure your knees stay in the center line. Exhale, lower down. 4 more times. Inhale, hips lift. Knees stay in line with your hips. Exhale, lower down. 3 more times. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, lower down. And this is the last one. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands up over your head. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, arms and hips lower. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, hips lower. Inhale, 3 more. Lower. Feel your glutes and hamstrings work as you lift your hips up. Lower. Last time, inhale, hips rise. And then exhale, hips lower. Extend your legs to the top or to the bottom of your mat and your arms to the top. Inhale. Exhale, crunch everything in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull everything in. Round out in a ball. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, try to pull your shoulder blades up. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now lower your feet. Knees are bent. Right knee pulls into your chest. Left leg is straight. Extend your right arm and now twist your knee to the left side of your mat. Lower your right knee as much as you can keep your right shoulder on the floor. Feel the twist in your hip and lower back. Bring your knee back to the center as you exhale. Now switch to the other side. Knee pulls in, arm out. Twist your left knee to the right side. Keep your left shoulder anchored to the floor. One more nice long breath in this twist. And then bring your leg back into the center. Hug both knees, begin to rock forward and backward. Do it 2 more times for a total of 3. And then come all the way up to seated. In seated pose, roll your shoulders back and down, lift up tall through the crown of your head. Bring your palms together. Rest your thumbs at heart center. We'll do 3 inhales and exhales right here. Inhale, stretch your hands all the way up. Exhale, arms float down. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, arms float down. One more time. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, arms float down. Twist to the right. Right arm and left arm will follow each other. Inhale, hands sweep up through the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, up through the center. Exhale, twist to the right. 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, up. Twist. Inhale, up. And twist. Come back to the center line. Let's meet in tabletop pose. Lining your shoulders up over your wrists and your hips are over the knees. 3 cat-cows first. Inhale, soften the belly, push your chest through, chin up. Exhale, round out, contract your front body. Inhale, cow pose, stretch the front body. Exhale, round out, stretch the back body. One more time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Wrist circles. 5 to the right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Thread the needle is next. Take your right hand, reach it up to the ceiling, expand across the chest. Now lead with the fingertips all the way through, resting your right shoulder and temple to the floor. Extend your left hand to the top of your mat. Hold it here. If your neck feels a little achy with your hand straightened out, bring your hand in to support your neck. Put pressure on the hand, so on the left hand, so that your neck feels supported. 2 more breaths in this twist. 1 more breath in this twist. And then if your hand is extended, slide it back down in front of your nose. Let's unthread the needle. Take the right hand, reach it up, and then exhale, bring your right hand down. Now let's turn our fingers in to do our wrist circles in this direction. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself back to the center. Flip your fingers to point them to the top of your mat. Thread the needle with the left hand. Inhale, the left hand peels open, stretch across the chest. Exhale, thread the needle all the way through, resting your shoulder and temple to the floor. You can keep your hand right in front of you to support your neck and spine. But if your neck feels fine, extend your right arm to the top of the mat. 3 breaths and thread the needle, pushing your inhales to the space between your shoulder blades. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now exhale. If your hand is at the top of the mat, slide it down, unthread the needle. The left hand reaches up, and then the left hand comes down. 1 more wrist circle, turning your fingers outwards so that their fingertips are pointing towards the knees. 5 circles. 5, 4. Only move as much as you can. Keep the palms of your hands on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back to the center. Child's pose is next. Stretch your hips all the way back. Walk your fingertips to the top of your mat. Breathe into the whole back body. 2 more breaths right here, stretching the back body. 1 more breath. And then inhale, come up, tabletop pose. Heading into 3 sun salutations, let's tuck our toes under, strong arms to press you off of the mat. Walk your feet to the top, coming into forward fold. In forward fold, inhale, half lift, and then exhale, fold. Hang right here, grabbing opposite elbows if you like to sway side to side. If you prefer stillness in your ragdoll, feel free to just let your arms, shoulders, and head hang heavy. Sometimes I love the sensation of swaying side to side in ragdoll because it helps me stretch out the tightness in my lower back and in the hips where the hamstrings attach to the hips. All right, let's bring our shoulders back to the center. Let your fingertips hang down towards the ground if you have hold of your elbows. Now keep your knees bent slightly to roll yourself all the way up into mountain pose. When you feel your shoulders are over your hips, stand tall in mountain pose. 3 sun salutations right here. Bring your palms together, thumbs to heart center. Inhale, hands stretch up over your head. Exhale, sweep it out, swan dive, fold forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands firmly. Plank is next. Step your feet back. On your toes or lower down onto your knees, shift your chest forward, keep your elbows pulled in, lower down chaturanga. Only lower down as much as you can keep your elbows pulled in. Inhale, scoop your chest up, upward facing dog, tuck toes under or roll right over your toes, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Look between your thumbs, big step forward, right foot, then the left. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. 2 more breaths. Inhale, hands up over your head. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, point your hands. Plank is next, step it back. Stay on your toes or lower down to your knees. Chaturanga, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, scoop your chest up. Upward facing dog, thighs are off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. 1 more salutation. Inhale, hands reach up over your head. Exhale, sweep it out, swan dive, fold forward. Half lift, flat back, feel the stretch through the back of your legs. Exhale, fold, bend your knees to plant your hands. Plank is next, step it back. Shift your chest forward in front of your fingertips, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your chest up, thighs off the mat, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hold this one for 3. Sigh it out. 2. Open mouth. 1. Sigh it out. Lower down to your knees. Pull your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Breathe it in. Breathe in your child's pose. Next, inhale. Slide yourself up into tabletop. Then lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. With your hands underneath your shoulders, slide your right leg up the left leg. Feel your foot sliding up the inside of your leg. Now, the sole of your right foot is pushing into your left leg. Squeeze your right glute to press your right hip into the floor. Tree pose on the belly. Feel the inner thigh stretch, the hip opener on the right side. The more you want your hip to press into the ground, the more you squeeze the right glute to push it in. We'll do 3 cobras right here. Inhale, peel the chest up, and as you lift, the tailbone pulls down. Exhale, lower down. 2 more cobras in here. Lift the chest as you inhale, and then exhale, lower down. Notice how my elbows slide down to my waistline as I lift myself up in cobra. Squeeze the elbows towards the waistline, and then exhale, lower down. The right foot slides down. Hold right here. And now the left foot slides up the leg. Same thing, tree pose on your belly. Squeeze the left glute to push the hip down. Feel the hip opener on the left side. You want to feel this hip opener when you do tree standing. 3 cobras right here. Inhale, peel the chest up, the elbows to the waistline. Exhale, lower down. Try not to lift your belly, just lift your chest. Inhale, peel the chest, push the hips down. And then exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, lower down. Take your left foot, slide it down to the bottom of your mat. Now we're doing locust twist. So extend your arms out to a letter T, or if your shoulders feel fine, take your hands, clasp them, and place them behind your head. The elbows lift, the elbows will stay in this straight line, arms or elbows in a straight line. Inhale, lift the head, twist to the right, come back to the center, lower down. Inhale, lift the head, press the tops of your feet down, twist to the left, come back to the center, lower down. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, lift by engaging the back body, twist but keep your arms straight, come back to the center, lower down. Inhale, lift, twist to the left, come back to the center, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift, elbows stay, but they tap because you twist. Come back to the center, lower down. Inhale, lift, twist to the left, come back to the center, exhale, down. Take your hands under your shoulders, press yourself up, tabletop pose, 3 cat-cows right here. Inhale, soften the belly, stretch the front body. Exhale, contract the belly, stretch the back body. 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round out cat. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round out cat, neutral spine. Let's go ahead and reach for our blocks, placing 1 block underneath each hand. Step the right foot forward between the blocks. Press your hips to the front, pull the tailbone down. Breath and movement right here. Inhale, send your hips to the front, tailbone pulls down, lift up through the chest. Exhale, pull the hips back, flex the right toes, stretch the hamstring. 2 more times. Inhale, press to the front. Exhale, stretch to the back. Inhale, stretch to the front. And then exhale, stretch to the back. Bring your hips forward. Keep your left hand on the block. Inhale, the right hand reaches up. 3 big circles. Pull your arm back and then circle it forward. 1, 2, big sweep all the way up, and then bring your hand back down. Right foot slides back, tabletop pose, same thing on the other side. Take the left foot, stretch it between the blocks, tailbone pulls down, push your hips forward, stretch the right thigh, lift up through the chest, the whole front body is stretching. Inhale, exhale, hips pull back, breath and movement together. Inhale, bring your hips forward, and then exhale, stretch your hips back. One more time. When breath and movement happens, there's harmony in the body. Press the hips forward and then exhale, stretch back. Hips go to the front. Keep your right hand on the block. Inhale, the left hand twists open. So from here, take your left hand, pull it back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Hand back onto the block. Pull your hips back. Return to tabletop pose. Take your blocks forward, moving into some quad stretches. Lower yourself all the way back down onto the floor. Once your belly is on the floor, place your left hand underneath your forehead. Slide your right hand down by your hip. Bend your right knee. Grab hold of your right foot. Press your right glute and right hamstring to open the right thigh. 2 more breaths. Hi, baby. 1 more breath. And then lower yourself down. Switch to the other side, taking your right arm underneath your forehead. Reach for your left foot with your left hand. When you exhale, pull the heel to the hip and then push the hip into the ground. Engage your left glute and left hamstring to feel the stretch through the left quad. So when your hips feel spacious and open, the balancing poses feel more stable. And when the hips are spacious and open, it's easier to negotiate to find the center line, the center of gravity. Exhale, lower your foot back down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into tabletop pose. In tabletop pose, go ahead and press yourself up into downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Take your right foot, stretch it up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, pull the right foot in, step it between your hands. And now reach for your blocks and frame your left foot. Inhale, pull your hips back. Feel pyramid pose. Hold right here, the pyramid pose, stretching your right hip back, straightening out both legs. Keep your left hand anchored to the floor, and then inhale, lift your right hand up, breathe into this twist. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Bend into your right knee, walk your blocks forward. Standing splits is next. Inhale, exhale, pull the left knee in, tap the back of your right knee, flick your left foot out to the side. 2 more times. Inhale, press yourself up, standing splits. Exhale, curtsy squat, knee to knee. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch the foot up, and then exhale, knee to knee. Beautiful. And then back to standing splits. Inhale, exhale, take your left foot down, stretch your hands up. Crescent lunges next. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, frame your right foot steps back, plank is next. Vinyasa with me, shifting your chest forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your chest up, thighs are off the mat, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, take your left foot, stretch it up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, pull the left foot in, step it between your hands. Reach for the blocks, frame the left foot, pull your hips back, pyramid pose. 3 breaths, trying to create straight lines in the spine and in the legs. Right hand stays anchored onto the block or ground. Stretch your left hand up. Breathe into this twist. Keep pulling your left hip back, open across the chest, just like we did in Thread the Needle. Inhale. Exhale, take your left hand, bring it back to the block, soft bend into the left knee, walk your hands forward, standing splits. Inhale, exhale, curtsy squat, knee to knee, right foot flicks to the side. Inhale, kick the foot up, standing splits. Exhale, pull the knee down, curtsy squat. Inhale, lift the foot up. Exhale, curtsy squat. Return to standing splits. Lower the right foot down. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands sweep up over your head. Inhale, exhale, fold. Frame the left foot steps back, plank is next. Chaturanga, inhale, up dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward, half lift, flat back, exhale, fold, reverse swan, arms sweep out and up, thumbs to the heart. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Second time around, adding a Shiva squat after the curtsy squat. Inhale, hands sweep up over your head. Exhale, bow forward all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank is next, step it back. Heart shifts forward, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot to the sky, stretch it up, three-legged. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands, reach for the blocks. And now inhale, pull your hips back. We're gonna rock forward, breath and movement. Inhale to the front, exhale, stretch it to the back. Inhale to the front, exhale, stretch it to the back. One more time, stretch to the front, then to the back in pyramid pose. Keep your left hand on the ground, the right hand lifts up. 3 circles right here. Pull the arm back. 3, 2, and 1. Right hand returns to the block. Walk your hands forward, standing splits. Exhale, knee to knee, curtsy squat. Bring it back up. Knee to knee, curtsy squat. Bring it up. Knee to knee. Hold your curtsy squat. Keep your hands on the blocks, or explore the balance, taking the right hand to the right knee and then the left hand on top of the right. Lift your chest so everything is pointing forward to the front. Your right leg is working hard. Take your arms out, Shiva squat. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Now the left foot steps back, crescent lunge. Inhale, hands up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Frame the right foot. Plank is next. Step it back. Shift your chest forward, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Other side, left foot stretch up. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the left knee in, step it between the hands. Once your foot's on the floor, reach for the blocks, frame the left foot, pull the hips back, pyramid pose. Exhale, bend, and then stretch back. One more time, bend, and then stretch back. In pyramid pose, keep your right hand on the block. Left hand reaches up. Breathe into this revolved pyramid. Lift up tall through the index finger. Now big circles. Left hand pulls back, then swings around. 2 more times. Back, sweep it forward, back, sweep it forward, and then hand to the block. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Right leg lifts, standing splits. Hold it here. Now, curtsy squats. Exhale, knee to knee. Stretch it up. Knee to knee. Stretch it up. Knee to knee. Hold it here. Stay here, or take your left hand onto the knee, then the right hand onto the knee. Hold or extend your arms out. Feel the work of the left quad. Nice and strong. Gaze is steady, chest is open. Crescent lunge is next. Take your left foot or take your right foot, step it back. Reach those hands up. Crescent. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. This time, take your right foot, step it forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. Hold for the inhale. Exhale. Third time around, we're adding warrior twos and tree poses. So remember, when we were on the floor and we were feeling the hip opener in tree pose, feel the same thing, the hip opener in warrior two and in tree pose. Here we go. You can do it. Inhale, hands reach up over your head. Exhale, bow forward all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your feet out, plank pose. You can hold plank or vinyasa with me. Shift your chest forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Up dogs and planks. Let's all meet in downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. The right foot stretches up. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, contract the belly. Step your foot between your hands. Once your foot's on the ground, reach for the blocks. Frame your right foot. Pull your hips back. Shift it forward. Exhale, pull back. Every time you move, create more space in your body. Pull back. Right hand lifts up. 3. Big circle 2. Big circle 1. Take your hand down to the ground. Walk yourself forward. Standing splits. Exhale, curtsy 3. Inhale, standing splits. Curtsy 2. Inhale, standing splits. Curtsy 1. Shiva squat. Ooh, feel that in the standing leg. Warrior 2 is next. Take your left foot, stretch it back, all the way back. Cartwheel open, warrior 2. Now this front leg, stretch and feel the hip opener. Roll and engage your left glute to feel the hip opener on the left side. Hold for the inhale. Exhale. Sweep your hand forward. Crescent lunges next. Deep inhale, shift your weight to the front. Bring your left knee with you. Rise up, standing balance. Now use your left glute to rotate your hip open, tree pose. Stand tall. Use your glutes to push your hips forward. One more breath. Crescent lunges next. Take the left foot, step it all the way back. Inhale, exhale, fold. Plank is next. Right foot steps back. Hold plank or vinyasa with me, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Other side, take your left foot, stretch it up to the sky, three-legged. Inhale, exhale, draw everything, step the foot between the hands. Reach for the blocks, frame the left foot, pull your hips back, pyramid. Bend your knee forward, then pull back. With each movement, can you create more space and more length in the body? Bend it again, and then stretch it back again. Right hand stays on the floor, the left hand peels open, stretch it up nice and tall. Big circles now. 3. 2 more circles. 1 more circle. Now bring your hand to the block. Walk your hands forward, standing splits. Take your right foot to the sky. Exhale, Shiva squat, knee to knee. Inhale, kick the foot up, standing splits. Take the knee to knee, the curtsy. Come back up. Curtsy to Shiva. Strong standing leg. Hold. Spine is tall, but your squat is short. Take your right foot, step it back, warrior 2, cartwheel open, warrior 2, hip opener. Push your hips forward as you lengthen through the spine. Look over your left hand. One more breath, just really embodying the hip opener. Now swing your hand forward, crescent lunge. Find the hip opener in tree pose again. Now shift your weight forward, pull your right knee in. Squeeze your glutes to open your knee out. Press your foot into your leg. Tailbone pulls down, hips push forward. Chest is open, spine is tall. 2 more breaths in your tree pose. 1 more breath. Crescent lunges next. Take your foot, step it all the way back. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Take your left foot, step it back. Lower your knees down to the ground. Pull your hips back. Child's pose. In child's pose, Guide yourself up to tabletop pose. Reach for your blocks, heading into Malasana, yogi squat. Take the blocks, place your feet to the front of the mat, and now bring your blocks to the back, lining it up so that when you lower your hips down, your tailbone will land right on your block. In forward fold, heel toe your feet out to the side. Let your toes and knees move in the same direction. Exhale, lower your tailbone all the way down. Make sure your ankles are directly underneath your knees and not inside your knees to protect your knees. If you need to, place another block underneath your hip. Stay right here and hold. Observe and notice how this feels. If your hips feel super spacious and super open, feel free to lean forward, take one block out from underneath, and then lower your hips down again. Again, make sure your knees are directly over your ankles. Roll your shoulders back. Your spine is tall, including your neck. So to lengthen your neck, you can tuck the chin in just a little bit so that you rise up through the crown of your head. Press your knees into your elbows and your elbows into your knees. Wherever you are, take your right hand, place it onto your shin. Next inhale, take your left hand and twist. And as you twist, press your arm into your right knee so the knee doesn't follow you as you twist. Keep the weight equal in both hips. Inhale, exhale, bring yourself back to the center. Good. Now take your left hand, place it onto your shin or to the outside of your foot. Next, inhale, open and twist to the right side. And as you twist to the right, press your left arm into your knee to keep your hips squared. 3 breaths right here. 2 more breaths, sorry. And then 1 more breath. Bring yourself back to the center. And now we'll do some yogi squats, standing up and sitting down. Take your hands to the floor, shift your weight forward, and then pull the belly in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down into your squat. Inhale, lift and breathe space. Exhale, lower back down. And then inhale, lift and breathe space. Exhale, lower all the way back down. And hold your yogi squat again. Bring your hands to the floor, lift your hips up, move the block out, bring your knees back to tabletop pose, then lower down, child's pose. In child's pose, allow yourself to gather energy. In the stillness of child's pose, gather your thoughts, let your heart and the pace of your breath come back into harmony. 2 more breaths here. Complete this last breath. Come up into tabletop pose. Moving into the cool down, please reach for your strap. And we're going into our strap stretches from here. So swing your feet out to one side. Lower your whole body to the ground. Make sure there's space for you to lower your head onto the mat. Reach for your strap. Place the strap into the right leg. Extend the left leg straight. Pull your toes towards your shin. Lift your heel to the ceiling. Place both straps into the left hand. Stretch your right arm out. Deep inhale. On the exhale, twist your leg over to the left side of your mat and look in the opposite direction. Breathe into the twist. Inhale. Exhale, bring your leg back to the center. Now switch hands. Open your left arm out to the side and stretch your right leg to the right side. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh. Bring yourself back to the center. Slip your foot into the strap. Extend your leg straight. Place both straps into the right hand, twist over to the right side. Breathe into the twist. Come all the way back to the center. Switch hands. Extend your right arm out to the side. Stretch the left leg out. Breathe into the left inner thigh. Bring your leg back to the center. Slowly lower your foot down to the ground and move the strap off to the side. We'll do 1 full minute of alternate nostril breathing. So placing your right thumb onto your right nostril, inhale through the left, switch and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, switch, exhale left. Inhale, switch, exhale. Keep going in that pattern, switching after every inhale and only after every inhale. I will watch the time. You have 20 more seconds for a full minute of alternate nostril breathing. Fully breathe in one side and then fully breathe in the other side. The next time you exhale out of the left nostril, complete that exhale and slowly lower yourself down into your final resting pose, Shavasana. And now you have absolutely nothing left to do. If your time allows, please pause this video and set your timer for 3 minutes. Allow yourself to simply be. Letting go of expectations, letting go of roles that you play day in and day out. Simply be. When your 3 minutes is up, push play again, and I will guide you back to seated. Good. Next, inhale, stretch and reach your hands to the top of your mat. Stretch and reach your toes to the bottom. Breathe length into the whole body. And then exhale, soften the whole body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Pull your elbows in. Slide your heels in. Rock your knees side to side. And now roll to whichever side feels stable. Pause there. Allow your spine to adjust. And now connect your hands to the ground to press yourself up to a seated pose. From seated, please bring your palms together, resting your thumbs right at the center of your brow. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. May your mind be filled with peace. Thumbs to your lips. Inhale. Exhale. May your speech be filled with peace. Thumbs to the very center of your heart. Inhale. Let it go. May your heart be filled with peace. I invite you to join me in the sound of Om, sealing this time we've shared together, or please feel free to rest in the vibration of my voice. Inhale for the Om. Om. Inhale and exhale. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you very much.